Put him down, man. Put him down. Put him down. Lift him up and move him back. Let's go. Lift him up and move him back. What are y'all doing?
Now that's just terrible right there, man. I ain't even gonna lie. You know, I try to take up for people and try to keep it positive as I possibly can, but after watching that video, how can you not be outraged? I can only imagine what the parents felt watching their children go through that, let alone the two students that were in the car at the time. That had to have been horrifying and just terrifying for them to live through right there. My God. Well, here's what's going on with all of that as of right now in Atlanta. You know, the Fulton County District Attorney Paul Howard has charged 6 Atlanta police officers for using excessive force in the arrest of 2 college students during protests Saturday night. A viral video on social media and body camera footage showed the officers using tasers on the 2 students, Messiah Young and Tania Pilgrim, as they sat in their car. The officers then forcefully dragged them out of their car and arrested them. 2 officers, Ivory Streeter and Mark Gardner, were fired Sunday by Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms. The other officers involved were placed on desk duty. A $10,000 signature bond has been set, and the officers have until Friday to turn themselves in. Here are the charges announced by Howard on Tuesday. Ivory Streeter, aggravated assault on Pilgrim. He used a taser, pointing or aiming gun on Young. Mark Gardner, aggravated assault on Pilgrim, used a taser. Lonnie Hood, aggravated assault on Young, used taser. Aggravated assault and simple battery on Pilgrim, used taser. Willie Sauls, aggravated assault on Pilgrim, pointed taser. Criminal damage to property, which was their car. Armand Jones, aggravated battery of Young, forcefully thrown onto the paved street, pointing or aiming gun at Young. And Roland Claude, criminal damage to property, which was their car. You know, Young, who attends Morehouse, and Pilgrim, who attends Spelman, spoke Monday for the first time about what happened on Saturday. And they basically just both said they still can't process what happened, and they felt like they were going to die in that car. And after watching that video, to be honest with you, if they probably would have made the wrong move, they would have died in that car. And I mean, this is just getting ridiculous right here. We can't be carrying on like this, Atlanta. You know, obviously the mayor agrees with how the people felt. You know, Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms said in a news conference Sunday night that it clearly was an excessive use of force. But, oh, man, I mean, come on, y'all. We just got to do better. I'm at a point now where I need to see us do better. You know, all cops ain't bad cops. I'm not going to put that jacket on everybody. But the good cops that we do have, we definitely need them to stand up during this time for the people who are defenseless. Because, I mean, what are you supposed to do? You know, police, they are an authority figure. So if you do go against authority, you know, they pretty much have the law on their side, you know, to cover them for whatever actions they want to take, you know, after you try to stand up for yourself. So with that being said, hey, man, and this just really ain't the time for all of that. You know, after George Floyd has been killed, you know, we really don't need this going on in the streets. We really don't need this at all. And with that being said, I have to salute the mayor for taking a stance against, you know, the brutality of those young college students too, man, because, I mean, that was a strong move that she made right there, and that pretty much shows Atlanta as a leading force in, you know, police reform right now. We really need a situation to where people cannot get away with brutalizing and giving folks hell out here in these streets. Like I said, once again, it's not all of the officers. I'm not going to put that on everybody. But the ones that are crazy, my God. You know, one of the analogies that I like to use is coming from the hood. You know, if you're living in the ghetto, if you're living in the hood, they label everybody in the ghetto as crooks, criminals, killers, pimps, drug dealers, and robbers, okay? But if you have ever lived in the ghetto, you know that that's not the case. Okay, you got the candy lady over there. You got somebody that's over there always trying to help somebody. You got somebody that's mentoring the kids. So in the corner, you got the kids. They might be playing football and kicking it. You got the studious person over there that's going to probably wind up being the mayor one day that's in the hood with you. You got a lot of different doctors and lawyers that come from that crazy, dirty soil. You see what I'm saying? But with that being said, you still had that other element in there. But you can't confuse the good people with the other element. And I'm going to say the same thing about the police force. You know, we got good cops that's out here saving lives, okay? We got good cops that's out here, you know, protecting and really serving. But then you got that other element out there, boy, that's just really about that drama, okay? And that's the element that we're trying to fight against right now to bring peace to the community, man. Come on now. And I'm going to just sit there right there. As always, man, I have your updates on the George Floyd case and what's going on with that and everything that's going on in the community, man. Beehive Radio, shouty. Y'all stay safe out here in these streets. I'm out of here.